views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
The doctor is in. Welcome to the Psychic Love Doctor with host Deborah Lee. Deborah has been practicing, teaching, and perfecting the personal prophecy card reading method for 20 plus years. This life-affirming, highly perceptive reading method has taught Deborah how to zero in on specific problems with relationships, career pursuits, and current roadblocks to success and happiness. This inspiring show will help you never feel helpless in life or love ever again. Now here's your host, Deborah Lee.
Hello there, this is Deborah Lee, and my intuitive co-host Daryl is right here with me. Welcome, Daryl.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to go round robin with Deborah today, and
we're going to discuss the amazing and empowering method called personal prophecy, which my grandmother taught me over 30 years ago and has not only affected lives, influenced lives, but transformed them in many, many amazing and wonderful ways. First of all, just for those of you who are not acquainted with this particular method, personal prophecy is a method that uses ordinary playing cards as the focal point for intuitive perception. Now, we all are intuitive beings to a certain extent. We're in touch with our intuitiveness, but many of us simply are not. So what personal prophecy will enable the average individual to do is to use playing cards as that focal point, and it's amazing the things that we're able to learn about our lives simply from a deck of ordinary playing cards. Now, one thing that makes this method so empowering and revolutionary, that it enables us to perceive the future and literally improve it before we've even lived it.
yes, it's very helpful that way.
That's some very powerful stuff, isn't it, Daryl?
It is. And, you know, over the years that me and Deborah have been together, she's often called me at work and said, you know, there's something in the cards, maybe you need to change the direction you're coming home today for a little while, till it passes out of the cards.
Oh, yes, in terms of us being able to sidestep misfortune or a setback. In your case, that was what I was perceiving as a car accident that was right in front of you, should you continue to follow your own typical path from work. And what did you do?
And I changed my path, and about 2 days later, there was an accident, about a 4-car accident, right about the same spot that I would have been passing at the same time I would have been passing through there.
And I did see that it was not going to be a very positive outcome for you had you continued to take that particular route.
Right.
I did feel that you were going to end up disabled to a certain extent. So this is a wonderful example of what personal prophecy is capable of in terms of our lives. One thing is, I'd like to take you back to when I first learned, which was back in 1982. We'd always known that my maternal grandmother was a little bit unique, I guess you could say, a bit on the eccentric side. Daryl, unfortunately, you were never able to meet her.
I know. She sounded like a great lady.
She truly was. And the thing is, she had this amazing ability to perceive the future from playing cards, which she often did to the delight of family and friends when we would have get-togethers. And there was a point 2 years prior to her passing that she taught me. She felt that I could carry on this wonderful method, which she said had been passed down to her from her grandmother, her own grandmother. And, you know, I have to tell you that it took me about 4 months to really pick up the many fundamentals that she was teaching me. But I could see that the way that I was looking at life was beginning to change. I was able to see that we possess a tremendous amount of power on a daily basis in terms of our lives. Just ordinary situations, we can achieve a great, deep insight into them. One thing that I would like to stress is that over those years that my grandmother and I were working on personal prophecy together, she was able at that point to perceive that she was going to pass away. But I would like to stress to everyone, there's no need to fear the so-called death card, this Ace of Spades. It is actually a card that means a conclusion of circumstance, of situations in our lives. And as one is concluding, another is beginning. So it is as if we are passing through a door.
Right.
Very rarely have I perceived actual physical death in readings. And I really hate to criticize, I guess, medical science, but it has a tendency to be extremely dismissive with people that are suffering from life-threatening illnesses. And one thing this method does is it's able to capture your situation in terms of your physical illness, and where a doctor has given you, say, a death sentence, more or less,
Yeah.
by telling you you've got 3 to 6 months, you should get your affairs in order, your prognosis is not good, blah, blah, blah. I will do a reading and see that this individual doesn't have months, they have decades. That even those who have suffered from what has been considered terminal lung cancer have gone on to live long and fruitful lives. So I feel that there's miraculous insight as well involved with this particular method. Now, we're going to get to some live readings here, so those of you who are out there listening, please call in if you have a question, if you'd like us to give a reading on a particular situation.
The number to call is 800-930-2819.
And you'll be live with us here on the Psychic Love Doctor Show. And one thing that should be stressed here is that when you get a personal prophecy reading, what you are able to gain from it is, for one thing, the true potential that exists for your life. There are so many of us that are existing from day to day and don't realize that we have a far greater potential than what we actually conceive for ourselves. Right. For instance, with you, Daryl, you had wanted a particular promotion.
Yes.
The card showed that their potential was there not only for that, but that you would be going far further beyond that one step up for you.
Right.
And that actually did come to pass for you.
It came to pass about 3 months ago.
Also, it helps, these readings will help us to navigate the path we are taking into the future. We're able to correct flaws along the way. We're able to capitalize on moments that are especially productive and profitable for us, and so on. Also, we're able to make better choices in terms of our friends, in terms of places that we accept employment, in terms of romantic partners. That's a big one.
Yeah, that is a big one.
Personal prophecy is very, very much focused on affairs of the heart.
Yes, very much so.
In fact, you were in my cards for 2 years before you came along.
Yes, I was.
And it was very interesting. Daryl is a retired Navy senior chief. But I didn't know this at the time, but I saw this man in my cards. He's coming and going and going and coming. I thought, what in the world is he, a traveling salesman? No, he was on a Navy ship and...
going somewhere. Always going somewhere.
It's amazing, though, when you have perceived your true mate in the cards, that when you have that moment of actually meeting, it's as if you could look at each other and say, oh my gosh, I'm going to marry you.
I think we did do that, didn't we?
We did.
We're close to that anyway.
We did. I have to admit, though, it was kind of a really big, huge, scary moment.
Yeah, it was.
And this is something else. Personal prophecy readings enable us to understand others from the core level. And by that I mean the person that's deep inside. An awful lot of people come into our lives who have agendas of their own, who have, issues that causes them to behave the way they are, where they're maybe needy, manipulative, Literally, they're using us, and we're able to perceive the true extent of how they genuinely feel about us. So, also, a big one here is we are able to manifest what is possible for our lives. So, we're going to get into a little more of that.
Yeah, and there are lots of things we can get into with this, but one of the ones I wanted to just touch on real quick with us was, it's been, how many years have you been doing this again now?
Over 30, about 33 years.
Okay. I wanted to make sure we had that out there.
Right, that's true. I have seen clients from all four corners of the world, and it's funny how love is love. I don't care if you're in Malaysia or you're in Tijuana. It's all going to be the same. Love is love.
All right. Well, let's go to a break here. So everybody, we'll be back in a couple minutes. Stand by for more of the Psychic Love Doctor show.
Please call in if you'd like to join us on the air and get a reading.
My dream is to end homelessness.
My passion is living a green life.
My dream is to end poverty.
My passion is volunteering.
My passion is making a difference.
My dream is to cure Lyme disease.
My passion is rebuilding communities.
My passion is helping those in need.
My passion is caring for the elderly.
My dream is to find a cure for cancer.
My dream is to leave a better world for my children.
We all have that special passion, that lifelong dream that drives us to live our lives with meaning and to create a better world. No matter what drives you, we can all make an impact. Dr. Pat Baccili is helping others make their dreams come true, so we can all help make our world a better world.
To learn more about how Dr. Pat is building a community of sharing hope, strength, funds, knowledge, and information, visit abetterworldcrowdfunding.com today. That's abetterworldcrowdfunding.com.
Sky Siegel co-hosts one of today's most popular psychic shows, Angels and Answers, with Artie Hoffman, as she communicates healing messages from the spirit world. These messages can be astounding, enlightening, and life-changing. Born with the God-given talent of inner guidance and the amazing ability to heal, Sky has healed thousands of people. Schedule a reading with Sky now. Call 908-500-1474 and visit skyofangels.com.
Do you know how to achieve wellness in all areas of your life? Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. Signs of wellness are a capacity to love and ability to nurture, a sense of purpose, a good sense of humor and plenty of fun in your life, a concern for others and a respect for the environment, a conscious commitment to personal excellence, a sense of balance and integrated lifestyle, and capacity to cope with whatever life presents. Well people enjoy their lives and want them to last as long as possible. That's why the wellness mindset usually accompanies other constructive, healthy lifestyle habits. By adopting a wellness mindset and behaviors like eating well, taking the right nutrition for the body, exercising, and saying affirmations are just a few things to structure a healthy system of values and beliefs. Call us at 888-777-4232. That's 888-777-4232. And visit us at MaryJaneMack.com.
Each month, listen to Live More Radio with co-host Allie Katz. Join Allie and Dr. Pat as Allie introduces new ways to bring balance back to your life through meditation, sleep, and exercise techniques, so you can live your truly authentic life. Stress less, live more. To learn more about Allie, visit livemoreradio.com.
Welcome back. This is Deborah Lee with the Psychic Love Doctor Show, and I have with me my darling intuitive co-host, husband Daryl.
Hey, hi there. Welcome, everybody.
Before we get any further along, I would like to announce that as this is our very first show, we would like to offer a drawing that we will hold via email for a 30-minute free telephone reading / consultation with me that I will be doing a drawing from email after the show. Right. Now, if you'd like to be in the drawing, please send me an email at Deborah@psychiclovedoctor.com. It has a nice little ring to it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Very cute.
And just say, I want in the drawing, I want to win, whatever, regarding the drawing, whatever you'd like as a subject line. And Daryl and I will draw blindfolded, I guess, and we will pick.
We'll pick a name out of that.
We will pick several winners, actually. Yeah, so, should we go to a call? Should we start readings?
Let's go to a call. Let's go to Barbara from Edmonds.
Hello.
Hello, Barbara.
Can you? Hi.
Hi, Barbara.
Boy, I'm excited to talk to you.
Well, thank you.
There's a man that's tried to be in my life for the past couple of years, and he's been battling cancer, and I know he won't step into the relationship until he's well, but he tells me he loves me and that we'll be together forever. Okay. And this is somebody I've known since junior high school.
Oh, my goodness.
Which is a long time ago, a very long time ago. And I've connected to him so strongly over the past couple of years, of basically lots of texting, a couple of phone calls, and managed to see him about 4 times.
Okay.
Well, I'm laying your cards out right now, and we'll see what we have in the way of insight regarding what sounds like a very beautiful relationship.
He's everything I've ever wanted.
Oh, that's great when that feeling happens. So that's what happened with Deborah and me when we first met.
True.
I worked on her to buy her a cup of coffee. She kept telling me she could buy her own coffee.
I had gotten very used to being alone, and I was very comfortable and secure in my aloneness, even though I knew you were the one. It was terrifying for me.
And I finally talked her into it one day, and she opened her front door, and I had 2 cups of coffee in my hand, and I went, oh, no. This is the one.
Yes. I would like to tell you, Barbara, that I see such wonderful things for the 2 of you, and I really wish he would let you in now so you could be a positive force in his life as he continues his walk with cancer. I do feel he's going to win this battle. It's just a shame, though, that he can't, let you be part of his life right now in a more complete way is what I'm saying. Yeah, and, I think he's just trying to prevent you from getting hurt. I'm hearing he doesn't want you to be hurt, and yet he doesn't realize that, hurt.
There is hurt by not being together.
So the love is so strong, though, that I feel that it can overcome and really become a wonderful healing force for him. So I really feel that if you are persistent, if you really try to let him know how much you want to share his walk right now today, not a year from now, not after he gets the green light as far as the prognosis from his doctor. Tell Daryl, share your story right now.
Yeah, I was getting ready to.
Okay.
In 2012, I had
You were diagnosed, yeah.
Well, I was diagnosed with a tumor on my left kidney. Went in, had surgery. Was very touch and go after surgery for a little while.
No, it was very touch and go. You like to minimize the
You got to remember, I don't remember it. So
typical male.
Yes, true, absolutely. He tells the story as if it was like, well, I would just had to go in and get a little surgery done.
Yeah.
Actually, he was in a very extremely life-threatening situation. He had the largest tumor they'd ever seen at that particular hospital where he went. He had 5 blood transfusions. Let's just say he survived, but it was a real iffy situation.
Yeah, it was. But you got to remember, I don't remember it because I was like in La La Land.
Yes, you were. But the thing is that I think, Daryl, what you want to convey is that you allowed all of us on the outside to come into your life.
Very much so.
I work in a place in Virginia Beach called the Healing Fountain, and we had just started to go to this establishment, and all the workers there, all the therapists, they circled their wagons around him, and they were giving him energy healing and Reiki and
hypnotherapy and all kinds of things.
And what I think you want to tell Barbara is that it strengthened you to have all of us.
Yes, it did. That's what that's why I kind of sympathize with you, Barbara. He needs to let you in so you can be a help to him.
You do, because he's trying to go it alone, and really, you are a true soulmate to this man. So right now I want to send out some extremely strong hope and healing energy to him and to you, so that the two of you can join together, and I could see them staying together for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, I can see that too. And if all else fails, Barbara, send them the link to this show out of the archives. And
what an idea. Yeah, let him listen to what we have to say, because he is going to do it very well. And you need to be with him every step of the way. It's a destiny the two of you share. So, Barbara, we have other callers, and I'd love to hang with you right now and keep going, but please enter the drawing, because you're eligible too for the free 30-minute phone reading. And please be in touch with us. We'd like to, catch up and know how things are going.
Okay, thank you very much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Barbara. So let's go to Nakia.
Yep, Nakia from Bothell. Yep.
Nakia. Hello.
Hi, Nakia. What can we do for you today?
Well, I'm just wondering what you might have in mind for me for my future, for my work. I'm at a crossroads right now. Went through a bunch of traumatic things and have a hard time now making a decision how to get out of my little world and get going again. I did a lot of different types of work, and then I stopped and helped my brother when he had brain cancer, and I think I probably isolated myself too much with him, and then thereafter in my grief and that kind of thing. So I've been trying to work through that with different modalities on my own, and so now I'm needing to get work and get a place to live, and I feel like I'm at kind of at rock bottom, because I just put tires on my vehicle, and now my heater core went out, so I'm like, okay, what else can go wrong before I get going? So that's kind of where I'm at, and so I'm just asking you, do you see something positive for me?
Well,
or should I just stand still?
First of all, Nakia, bless you for what you did for your brother. That is just such a beautiful gift, and you will be rewarded for that. You watch and see it. Something else, you can't continue to think of what else can go wrong. That sort of negativity is only going to breed more negativity coming your way. I would turn it around and say, I have survived all the negativity that I need to, and it's time now for positive things to begin to happen. I'm ready to embrace a new future. And by doing so, I believe that you will cause a huge shift. I've done this myself in my life, having been through many things in my past. And the more that you can look to the future with hope and positive perspective, the better it's going to be for you. Now, we're going to be coming up here on a break here shortly, but I'm going to lay out your cards. Now, first tell me, Nakia, which direction would you like your career to go? Do you have a passion that you would like to pursue?
Well, I've done in my past. I've been pretty diverse, and then nothing really sounds good to me anymore. So I guess maybe that's just my mental state. But I've sold real estate and done mortgage, and I've worked in stores doing demoing, and I've done makeup and hair for leading companies. And so I think there were different things that happened that just kind of crushed my spirit, so it just didn't add. So that's where I'm at a loss as to what will actually feel good and strong.
Okay. Well, I want to tell you that for someone who has been through as much as you have, you certainly have a tremendous resilience and strength to you that I am perceiving in your cards. You have the ability to lead the way for others. You could become an excellent motivational speaker. You could be a teacher. We're going to have to pause here shortly for a break. Yeah. How much time do we have, Daryl? I don't want to get too...
Let's get, hey, Nakia, hang on here for a minute. We'll give you all your answers here as soon as we come back from break. Remember, the number is 1-800-930-2819. So let's take a break here real quick, and we'll be right back.
Dr. Linda Salvin, Metaphysical Master, now bringing insight and metaphysical abundance to your living room with her spirit-filled candle line, Wicks of Wisdom. Dr. Linda's unique formulations of pure and powerful herbs, oils, and essences can assist you in love, luck, finances, health, and more. Wait till you experience the power of Wicks of Wisdom. Find out how these amazing candles can help you. See them now and order yours at lindasalvin.com or call 888-509-1077.
Put a little woohoo in your life with Keys. Keys Clear Protein Waters have 22 grams of smile-making, attitude-adjusting protein in every bottle. Did I mention its tongue-tingling taste? Not just another guilty pleasure. With Keys, you'll enjoy every low-sugar sip and freedom from gluten, lactose, and GMOs. Who needs the fountain of youth when you can find Keys on Amazon or at Keys, Kees, please.com. Put a little woohoo in your attitude with Keys Protein Water.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health. Contact me now at maryjanemack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit maryjanemack.com.
Are you seeking a more deeply connected and fulfilling life? Do you often find yourself feeling overwhelmed, overworked, or exhausted? Are you ready to embrace a life filled with more love, connection, and joy? Best of the Month list and 5-star rated on Amazon, Conscious Being by author TJ Woodward will awaken you to your true nature. To learn more about how to get your copy of Conscious Being, visit consciousbeingbook.com today.
You are not going to want to miss this event with Lynn Brown and Wendy R. Wolf. This workshop will open you up even further and challenge you to trust your heart and intuition. Learn directly from the energy of Ascended Master, Lady Portia. Join Lynn Brown and Wendy R. Wolf Thursday, September 17th from 6 to 9 p.m. in Bellevue. To register or learn more about this event, email lynn@ruintuit.com or call 206-931-7356.
Do you want the freedom to spend more time with your loved ones? Travel the world? Live spontaneously? Get ready, because the Chip Justice Show is here. Hosts Dr. Pat Basile and Chip Justice can help you build meaningful success while embracing life. Living a life you love is the end game in this new, inspirational, and empowering show. positive changes for a life you'll love. Tune in every month on TransformationTalkRadio.com and visit PositiveChangeInstitute.co for more information.
Welcome back to the Psychic Love Doctor show with Daryl and my wonderfully fabulous card reader, Deborah.
Thank you very much, hon.
Oh, you're welcome.
And we have Nakia. You still with us, Nakia?
I am.
Okay, great. I want to tell you I took some time during the break to really consider your situation and the cards that are in front of me and what they are expressing to me. And one thing that will be most instrumental for you is to shift the weight of your attitude away from expecting more gloom and doom. And I know it's hard to do, but the more that you can be hopeful, that
positive.
Yes, everything is going to shift for you. Everything. I see beautiful opportunities in terms of a career for you coming along. As I was mentioning, I see that you hold potential to be a fantastic motivational speaker. You could be a teacher. You also could, of course, re-enter any of the fields that you already have worked in and become experienced at. However, I feel you've reached a point in your life, you called it a crossroads. I really think it is basically a point of epiphany for you, where it's time now to start doing the things that you truly have gifts and talents that could really be beneficial to the lives of others. I see new friends coming into your life. I see opportunities for you to travel, for her to relocate if she were to want to do that.
Right.
Just so many things here, hon, for you, that it's just a matter of shifting our point of view.
Yeah,
okay.
You know, and if you were listening earlier, you've heard me talk about my little excursion down the path of doom and gloom. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I wasn't of a positive attitude all the time.
And it was tough. It was,
you
know, you walked some rugged roads during those years of dealing with your health issues. But I'll tell you, this man did not waver in terms of his hope and in terms of his desire that he was going to survive this. And he has. So I'm just saying, for your particular situation, it is just a matter of embracing the many beautiful good things that the universe still has to offer. I wanted to ask you, do you do much meditation?
You know, I want to, but I have a tendency to avoid it and get busy. So I guess it's just a matter of just walking, thinking all the time. And I take my dog for walks and take pictures. I do a lot of photography just for fun, but that's about it. I don't sit someplace and just meditate and block everything out, and I probably should do more of that.
Well, I think the walks with nature, you know, that in itself is a form of meditation. Now, if you're interested, I can send you through email, in fact, to anyone out there that may be interested, I have some a whole collection of meditations that I'm happy to share with others. And I really feel for you that a few that I have in particular pertaining to connecting with the angels,
spirit guides,
speaking with your spirit guides. I really think this would be very helpful for you. Now, if you're interested, please email me, Deborah@psychiclovedoctor.com. And I believe there's information about us, Daryl, and our website on Transformation Talk Radio.
Yes, there is.
So please, I'd love to share them with you. And I feel that you have a higher calling yet to answer in your life. And that is why you are at this point where you're now thinking, what am I going to be doing, you know, with the rest of my life now? And there's many, many great moments ahead for you that are really going to be extremely fulfilling. So I feel very happy just reading her cards. I feel this sense of expectancy.
Yes.
Your cards are very pregnant, Nikia.
Well, that's good to hear. Now I just need to know a direction, but I will email you.
Yes, please do. And please enter the drawing for the free 30-minute phone consultation that I will be offering. We'll do some life coaching during that phone call, and it'll be my pleasure to do so.
All right. I will do that. Thank you.
Okay, you are so welcome. Take care and be in touch.
All right. One thing we didn't bring up yet is the fact that you have a book out there.
Oh, I do. That's right. Thank you very much. Yes, I did take about 20 years to take my grandmother's teachings and I expanded them, mainly because I couldn't find anything written anywhere on this particular method. Now, of course, if you search the internet or you go to a library, you're going to find other card reading systems that use ordinary playing cards. There are many out there. I have only focused on this particular method, but when I couldn't find any information on personal prophecy, I thought, well, it's time to put it all down in writing. So I've taken approximately 20 years to write this book. It's called The Message, Your Secrets in the Cards. It was published by a publishing house out of the United Kingdom. Excuse me. And the book actually contains information on how you can teach yourself this particular method. I don't feel that I should be, even though I am the only living subject matter expert for personal prophecy, I don't feel that I should, what would you call it, like, be greedy about it and not share it. Yeah. Others have learned from me. I teach it at the Healing Fountain in Virginia Beach. I have taught this over the internet for years. I also offer credentialing to those who are interested to become professional practitioners of this method, of which I have a few that are now around the world. Yes. And the teachings are in my book, The Message. If anyone is interested, it's available through the online booksellers of Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, any one of them.
And also, we want to mention, yes.
Oh, here comes the app.
Here it comes. If you have an iPhone or an Android, please go to the place where you get your apps. I have a free app called Psychic Love Doctor. It will enable you to give yourself readings morning, noon, and night. And you may notice that the reviews are a bit from one spectrum to the other. Those that really resonate with the insights that they get, love it. They just love this app. And those that didn't like the answers they got, pretty much kind of poo-pooed it.
Yeah.
But see, that's the beauty of getting an accurate reading. You're not always going to get sunshine pumped up your skirt, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And it's a one-card reading. It's very accurate. Actually, it's spooky that it's that accurate.
A lot of people use it before they go into boardroom meetings, or if they're going to meet with a client. It can be excellent for sales, for counselors use it to find out what's really at the heart of that individual. I have a string of real estate agents that use this in their work to find out what is that individual or that couple, what are they really looking for? Are these buyers or are these just looky-loos, as they call them?
Yep. And I'll admit it, I use it. I do a lot of meetings every day in my professional business. And I tell you, before I go into a meeting, I'll do a quick run through the cards or through the app. So I know when I go into the meeting, if I'm going to get a surprise out of the people I'm talking to, they're going to tell me something I didn't want to hear, or something I did want to hear.
Or that wasn't true.
Or something that wasn't true.
I find that personal prophecy really likes to expose those who are not being entirely honest with us. So there's quite a bit of insight, knowledge, and power that you can gain. Many people use this strictly for their love lives. I originally started with AOL. They found me on the internet. I was just opening chat rooms back in 1996, giving readings, and a representative from AOL said, "We're looking for a psychic love doctor, and would you be interested?" Well, absolutely I was. So I did take the position, and that's where the whole psychic love doctor thing developed, and I've kept the name ever since. So it is something I wish to share with others. And others have really found themselves becoming quite in tune with the essence of their lives.
All right, let's take a break here, and then we'll go to our next caller. And anybody out there who wants to talk to us, give us a call. The number is 1-800-930-2819.
I'll see you in a moment.
The doctor is in. Tune in to the hit show, The Psychic Love Doctor, with host Deborah Lee. Deborah's life-affirming, highly perceptive reading method has taught Deborah how to zero in on specific problems with relationships, career pursuits, and current roadblocks to success and happiness. Join Deborah Fridays at 2 p.m. Pacific, and for a special broadcast the second Thursday of every month at 11 a.m. Pacific on TransformationTalkRadio.com.
Transformation Talk Radio is dedicated to the education and awareness of Lyme disease.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Lyme Talk Radio. I'm Dr. Pat, joined here by Dr. Nusheen Darvish.
Dr. Pat Basili and Dr. Nusheen Darvish will be bringing the most innovative, groundbreaking information, research, treatment innovations, and stories from those it affects every day.
I'm so excited to be talking about this. We have so much to share. Dr. Darvish and I are planning to do is connect the dots.
People suffering with all sorts of chronic diseases, it's time. It is time for them to transform.
Tune into Lyme Talk Radio and help keep our mission strong.
For the loyal listeners out there that have been listening to this incredible show on Lyme disease, we are not going to let you down. We're going to come through stronger and enrich the platform for Lyme disease awareness through Lyme Talk Radio. The message will continue, the conversations will become stronger, and the healing epic.
We Carry the Light with host Dr. Susan Allison is the show that inspires you to find the light within and shine your light in the world. You'll hear from guests who model how to be the highest, brightest, most evolved, fulfilled, and conscious humans possible. Tune in each Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com and let Dr. Susan help you discover that you carry the unique light that only you can shine.
Naturopathic doctor, founder of the Martha's Vineyard Holistic Retreat, and author of the New York Times bestseller 21 Pounds in 21 Days, Dr. Ronnie DeLuce has helped tens of thousands of people, including celebrities and athletes, with her message of lifestyle change. Now Dr. Ronnie DeLuce wants to help you. You too can be saved. Email Dr. Ronnie DeLuce at info@RonnieDeLuceOnRadio.com and visit mvholisticretreat.com. Dr. Ronnie DeLuce, your partner in wellness.
Are you interested in schools that inspire, excite, and encourage our kids to step beyond what they thought was possible? The Access Possibility School is enrolling now. Students in grades K through 8 are welcome to our virtual classroom. Classes start September 8th. For more information about the Access approach, teachers, enrollment, and what makes us different, visit accesspossibilityschool.com. That's accesspossibilityschool.com.
Welcome back. I'm Deborah Lee. This is the Psychic Love Doctor Show, and I have with me my intuitive co-host, the Hubster Daryl.
Hello, everyone. Glad you all came back today to listen to us, talk with us.
Yes, very much so. I'd like to mention, as it's something you may have already surmised, is personal prophecy is a method that is extremely literal, where tarot is beautiful, all-encompassing philosophy about life. This method really takes it down to the point of, will I get that job? Does she love me? I mean, it's very literal, very down to earth.
Brings it right down to the brass tacks.
Yes, so we are going to move on to our next caller.
Kathleen from Seattle.
Thank you for calling, Kathleen.
Hi. I'm so glad I got to speak with you guys. I'm in a lot of transition, and there's a lot of unknowables, and I was just wondering if I could get a reading to see if I could get inspired or insights to what I should be doing next.
Well, how about if you tell us what you're doing now and where you are currently? That gives me a good jumping off point for your reading.
Okay, well, currently I am in process of shifting where I live, shifting how I live, shifting jobs. I'm looking at the possibility. I'm shifting out of relationships. I'm just closing chapters and opening up new ones, and I'm wanting to know if I feel like I'm doing the right thing in making this move, and so do you see anything for me? Have I given you enough information?
Oh, you have. Basically, you've come about and said, okay, I didn't like what I had before, so I'm going to change it all.
Basically, that's it. I mean, what I've done, been there, done that. I'm done with that. It no longer serves me, and I'm moving ahead. And
I want to tell you right off the top, change is an extremely powerful force, and your cards are incredibly dynamic as a result of this path you're taking and the choices you're making. I feel that you have had enough of I'm hearing the word or the initials BS. She's had enough BS. It's time for her life to get real. It's time for it to be enriching for her. She needs to be reaping now. She's done a lot of sowing. Now it's time to reap. So I feel that you have reached a major threshold in your life, Kathleen. You know in your heart that these changes, I feel, looking at your cards, they are confirming to me that you know in your heart that this is going to be very much revitalizing for you. From the word go, she is just revamping everything. Mm-hmm. She's basically gutting the structure of her life and rebuilding.
Mm-hmm.
Career-wise, you couldn't be making a better choice at this time. You're definitely going to start moving now in the direction of your true calling and passion. There's passion all over your cards. Good passion. I mean, it's the juice of life here. So I want to tell you that there's a huge potential for many different partners. Were you wishing to go in that direction? There's a diversity here that you literally have a magic wand in her hand. This woman knows how to manifest, and she knows how to walk a magical path. It's just been a long time since she's been able to do that, Daryl.
Right.
Yeah, so...
you see a few prospects in there for her.
Yes, I do. I see lots of love prospects.
Yes.
That was my next question. Do you see any romance? Really, I would like to manifest a long-term partner and that has as much passion and feeling and emotion and sense of purpose and anything like that. Yes.
Yeah, all the right stuff. You're ready for all the right stuff. And what you could do is literally make out a shopping list of what you want. This is something other clients of mine have done. They've wanted to manifest a certain type of individual, so they would write out must be blah, 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 and then they would literally put it under their pillow or carry it in their pocket, and it became part of the daily life of turning themselves into a magnet that was drawing this individual to them. For you, I'm seeing that you are walking into a beautiful new career that is going to bring you a true soulmate, somebody that you could literally spend the rest of your life with. What I see is that your past relationships, you're an individual who has a jet engine for a mind. And unfortunately, the others, they've had biplanes. You need somebody that can keep up with you. And you need somebody with a good sense of humor. I hear that laughter is going to be a necessary ingredient in your future. Somebody to laugh with. Somebody to enjoy the funny side to life. Because you've had enough of the serious. It's time to let your hair down and have a good time. There's lots of love here, lots of love. And like I say, you are moving into the zone of your true profession for yourself. Money is going to seem like it's coming from a waterfall. So there's great abundance here. Great abundance.
As I'm listening, I'm looking up into the sky, and off in the distance is an eagle flying on the draft around the circle. I know.
That is, what a confirmation.
Oh, well, thank you so much for taking my call, and this really does inspire me, and it fires me up, and so I'm going forward as planned.
I want you to know you have some of the best cards I've ever seen in all my years of reading cards. So you have a true gift for being able to embrace a beautiful life for yourself. And it's coming to you, absolutely. Please stay in touch. We'd love to hear how things progress. And as always, to all of you out there, please enter the drawing by emailing me, Deborah@psychiclovedoctor.com, for your chance to win a free 30-minute phone call reading from me.
Thank you so much.
Kathleen, blessings to you.
And
Take
blessings.
care.
Okay, bye-bye.
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 Oh, Daryl, this has been a wonderful show. I've really enjoyed this. And I want all of our listeners to know that we are so happy that we will be joining you. I'm trying to remember now. It'll be the second Thursday of every month?
Right.
There you go. And please, if you're local or will be in the Virginia Beach area, please give us a call. Love to have you come into the office. We also can conduct readings via email or over Skype.
Yep.
The possibilities are endless. And before we go today, I do want to share one thing. My grandmother's favorite saying, who is responsible for this method, personal prophecy, she would say, "To dream is to believe, and once you believe, all things are possible." Daryl, I want to thank you so much for being here with me. I love you, honey.
I love you too, babe.
And love to all of you out there. Let's go forward and have a beautiful future.
All right. Thank you all for being here. Have a great week.
You've been listening to The Psychic Love Doctor with host Deborah Lee. Deborah has been practicing, teaching, and perfecting the personal prophecy card reading method for 20 plus years. This life-affirming, highly perceptive reading method has taught Deborah how to zero in on specific problems with relationships, career pursuits, and current roadblocks to success and happicness. This inspiring show will help you never feel helpless in life or love ever again. To learn more about Deborah, visit www.psychiclovedoctor.com.